short. Enjoy that shit. Some of y'all just need to smoke some weed. DJ
I'm a winner, 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 winner. I ain't no quitter, 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 quitter. Everything I want, I am gon' get it, get it, get it, get it. Cause I'm a winner, 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 yeah. I'm a beast for real. Gotta stop sleeping on my own potential for real. This is so many years believing I wasn't able. My mindset was so unstable. But now my mindset has changed. I realize now that I'm lit. I'm a lit. Can't nobody bring me down because I possess a crown. In the world I will astound. I'm a winner, 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 winner. I am gon' I ain't no quitter, 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 quitter. I want, I am gon' get it, get it, get it, get it. I must go because I'm a winner, 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 yeah. Nothing's impossible for me. Tunnel vision, all I see is my dreams. Living in a perpetual daydream. I'm not crazy, I'm just visualizing. Coming through like a locomotive, defying the odds. Haters try to hurt us just to bring me down, but I'm a child of God. Whoever would have thought I'd think this way, man, I've come so far. I wasn't supposed to make it, should've repeated family curses, but I'm a winner, 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 winner. I ain't no quitter, 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 quitter. Everything I want, I am gon' get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, winner, 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 winner. I ain't no quitter, 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 quitter. Everything you want, you must go get it now. Cause we're all winners, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, we are winners, winners, winners. Winners, 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 winners.
You are now tuned in to Authentic Philosophies with your host, LouchieTotes, bringing you your Monday morning motivation right here on Blackbird Radio.
DJ Busy.
Damn, I have no socks. Damn, where are my socks? I'm always fucking late, cause I smoke a lot. If we had a date, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. 20 minutes late, pulling up to my job. Yeah, I smoke a joint, just to roll a fucking blunt. Yeah, I'm rocking camo pants, but I ain't trying to hunt. I haven't done my laundry in about a month. It's okay, I buy a whole new outfit just to stunt. Wait, you hate on me, but at my show you're in the front. Hold up, you're fake. Hold up, you're done. Pull up and Corolla, purple drink, but it's soda. Stack it up, just like the shit pagoda. Bitch, I set your fingers like I'm motherfucking Yoda. Like I'm Yoda, ayy, yeah, like I'm Yoda. I can't fuck with you cause you don't fuck with me, ayy. And your crew full of jealousy. I be so hot just like some tea, ayy. Feeling like the best playing tennis on the Wii. On the weed, got these motherfucking nutties on my feet, ay. I got the recipe, I cook like Lil B, ay. Watch me get it, ay. Yeah, you will see, ay. Yeah, you will see. Playing tennis on the weed. Watch me fucking get it. You will see, ay. You will see. Playing tennis on the weed. Roll up, purple drink, but it's summer. Suck it up, just like this shit be Yoda. Bitch, I set your fakeness like I'm motherfucking Yoda. Like I'm Yoda, ayy, yeah, like I'm Yoda. Pull up and Corolla, purple drink, but it's summer. Suck it up, just like this shit be Yoda. Bitch, I set your fakeness like I'm motherfucking Yoda. Like I'm Yoda, ayy, yeah, like I'm Yoda. I can't fuck with you cause you don't fuck with me.
Bring it back, do it. Shake it. 'Head to the floor.
Three pumps don't look, let's get it. She was shot, I'm a ducker like Pippin. That crazy little nigga, you trippin'. Picture bitch on the game, she fishing. I'ma hit it from the floor to the kitchen. Then I'm out, can't find me missing. These niggas be snakes, hissing. Everybody around me, living. I'm the king of my city, sire. You don't know Jim Carrey, lying. Summertime be cooking, frying. When I tell you these pumps to fire. Nowadays everybody wanna shake. Nowadays everybody wanna pop it. Do what your song say, let's get it.
Head to the floor. Now get
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Monday morning motivation. 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 Monday morning motivation.
Go to GlockAware.com for the latest in fashion, music, and entertainment. News 24/7 days a week. Keep up.
Electric. Yeah. Toxic me, loving you. You know loving me. It's only me. You know walking on a cloud, baby. Only you save me. Text a little baby, hey baby, I'm faded. Tryna get to you like baby, stop playing. Hey girl, I'm saying, let's set the mood. Talk to me. You know loving me, it's only you. You know walking on a cloud, baby, only you save me. Text a little baby, hey baby, I made it. Tryna get to you like baby, stop playing. Girl, I'm saying, let's set the mood. Toxic me, loving you. You know loving me, it's only you. You know walking on the cloud, baby, only you save me. Text little baby, hey baby, I made it. Tryna get to you like baby, stop playing. Hey girl, I'm saying, let's set the mood.
GlockAware Radio.
Coming back. Facts, G, Max, run, Lex, slaps, taps on the bullet wound. I say the light only shine through an open wound. South Bronx, Spooky, call me French Montana. Chill like rabbit, she in love with the skin. Say, cheers, hands, feet, pussy, get, afro, beat, motherland finest. These blood diamonds, pussy keep whining, hands stay wild. Fight, shots, sound, clash. She don't want flowers, she want drink the Visa, got out the border, she was slinging packs. Sent the kite out to Jamaica, bouncing some of the back. One over this, and them one over this. See a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see the girl that dance, then the place get mellow.
Make sure you catch out to Feelosophies every Monday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. right here on Glockaware Radio with the best mixologist in the world, DJ Nate G's. Flash it only.
I got your big one.
Tell me how you do that to me. Tell me how you just gon' lie to me, shawty. Told you everything, you hid it from me. Now I know that you ain't down for me, shawty. If you really like that, you can go and leave. Shawty, you can just go on from me. I was down for you. I gave you everything you wanted. I wore my heart on my sleeve. You ain't never had a question for me. I was hoping you'd leave, but you had to go and step out on me. I should've listened to my friends. Yeah, they told me everything about you. I can tell your friends that they win. They've been plotting since the day I met you. I was down for you to the end, riding for you like you my kin. But then you told another nigga how you really feel. No, I'm glad that this is the end. Tell me how you do that to me. Why you had to go and lie to me, shawty? Told you everything, you hid it from me. Now I know that you ain't down for me, shawty. If you really like that, you can go and leave. Shawty, you can just go on from me. Shawty, I was really down for you. I was doing shit that I had to do. You was messing around and I ain't have a clue. It's fucked up cause I'm done with you. Shawty, I was really down for you. Doing shit that I had to do. You was messing around and I ain't have a clue. No, I saw I was a clown for you. I gave you everything you wanted. I put my guard on the ground. Should've known you wasn't falling for it. I was hoping you'd leave, but you had to go and step out on me. Tell me why you do that to me. Why you had to go and lie to me, shawty? Told you everything, you hid it from me. Now I know that you ain't down for me, shawty. If you really like that, you can go and leave. Shawty, you can just go on from me. You did it to me. Why you had to lie to me, shawty? I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I know that you ain't down for me, shawty. I was hoping you would leave, but you had to go and step out on me.
Glockaware Radio.
She don't do a lot of twerking. No, mostly she be working. And she do all the cooking, do all the cleaning. Only got time to party on the weekend. And that's when she shake it. 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 And she do all the cooking, do all the cleaning. Only got time to party on the weekend. And that's when she shake it. And that's when she shake it. She deserve a real one, some who don't fear none. Fill up that pocketbook, tell her get her hair done, nails done. Baby so rare, no mistake that I'm well done. Hard hat on and them walls, I'm well done. Here a hoe, here a slut, here a creep. Got a different girl every day of the week. Party at the telly top floor, got the suite. She asking if I ball, baby, I'm a she don't do a lot of twerking. No, mostly she be working. Do all the cleaning, only got time to party on the weekend. And that's when she shake it. And that's when she shake it. And that's when she shake it. Ay. And that's when she shake it. Ay. She do all the cooking, do all the cleaning. Only got time to party on the weekend. And that's when she shake it. and that's when she shake it. She kissing on me cause I'm realer. Just a gorilla and chinchilla. She was enjoying how I held us. Organic, baby, we ain't gotta try filters. But sometimes she act mean to me. Catch her attitude like you don't know what you mean to me. When I text you, you don't reply back. If I ain't on the front of your mind, she's all out twerking. No, mostly she be working. Hey, she do all the cooking, do all the cleaning. Only got time to party on the weekend. And that's when she shake it. And that's when she shake it. And that's when
Hey. Shout out to DJ Nate for our January mix, Authentic Philosophy mix. That was, hold on, let me, Slay Myers winners. Weed Tennis, Splash Daddy. Puff Dat. What? Oh, Puff Dat, King Clubs, Pump It. What else is this shit? This just say motivation party music. That must be my mix. Monday morning motivation. Toxic Drift, Type 54, and Lie to Me. And then that was it. Oh, hold on. Adamus Emotions. That's Fran Daddy. So that's all the mixes that was played. Make sure you go check out the artists. Make sure you know if you need an authentic philosophy mix, let me know.
It's a hot mix. And shout out to DJ Dizzy Nate because the mixes that he make for each show is so different. Like no mix is the same. Thank you for just, paying attention to us, Nate, and giving us our own individual styles for our shows.
Big fucking facts.
That's what's up.
Shout out, Nate.
We love you, Nate.
We do.
We love you so much. You're the best DJ in the world.
Mm-hmm. All right, so before we get into everything, I'm your host, LouchieTotes.
And I'm your other host, Nelly, the yoga broad, a.k.a. your yoga soldier. Good morning.
Clever will be on soon, hopefully.
Shout out, bro. Hey, Clever.
Who else I got in the building?
The truth is in the building.
The truth is in the building.
The truth. I love her.
Thank you. I love you too.
Yes.
Right.
So before we get into everything, like, comment, share to the Glockware YouTube channel. Download the app. We are on all outlets.
All platforms.
Twitter, fucking Twitch. Facebook, and others. So make sure you go listen. Make sure you go watch. Make sure you come to the G Shop for some custom prints and patches. And make sure you rent that G Bus for your event.
We around.
We around.
You need anything, just come to Glockware. We got you.
Just come to Glockware. All right. Make sure you hit up Authentic Philosophies on Instagram for interviews, music reviews, brand promotion, host, media coverage, and more. You can hit up Flyboy Friday Radio or Fly Girl Friday Radio for the same thing. Plus, if you would like to be a part of the Flyday TV Top 5, it's just $10 to submit your video, and we promote your video all month. And then, everybody vote on them. And, if you number one, you get an interview and you get a chance to, be a part of the Fly Team Top 5. Oh, I said it wrong. Flyday TV Top 5.
It's a tongue twister. It's a tongue twister.
Tongue twister.
And it's
Flyday
Monday
TV
morning.
Top 5
Right.
award show. So make sure you submit your videos. Hit up FBFRPO for Fly Team merch, custom 1-of-1s, everything. We do everything. You get up LouchieTotes. That's me for teas and accessories. And Nelly.
Yes.
They can hit up you.
Oh, anywhere. Instagram, I have like 1,000 pages. So if you're looking for me, I'm on Instagram, Nelly_yoga_fitness. I'm also _chef hats. I'm also under Sarah Brand, SARAHBRAND 365.
Make sure you go check them out.
And my podcast. Of course, I'm right here at Glockware. So if you're really looking for me, all you got to do is tune in to Authentic Philosophies. Tune in to Think Outside the Box every Wednesday from 9 to 10. Or find me on Friday from 3 to 6. I'm around.
Friday. All right. So, Monday recap. Last week, we had Clever on Zoom. And that was New Year's Day. We had him finish his poem. We also had DJ Nizzy Nate in the building, giving us the mix live. We also had Slay Myers. Shout out to sis. She was on here talking about Confessionals, the acoustic version, and she performed it. And she performed, I forget the other one. That's my shit too, and the name slipped my mind. But she performed 2 songs, so make sure you go back and It's My Time to Shine. Haha, it came in my head. And we talked about our best moments of 2023. What are 2 of your best moments of 2023?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first because I gotta think.
Whoever.
Honestly, I want to throw 2023 in the fucking trash. One of my best moments of 2023, I will say, the chef hats. They really took off. It was an idea. It was a concept. I have a lot. I mean, you guys being a part of the Fly team, like I had some really getting our award, like our Urban Expressions Award for the Fly team. So yeah, I feel like that was a shining moment of 2023, and yeah, I'm grateful for that. But outside of that, 2023, I could throw you in the trash.
What about you, did you?
For 2023, like I agree with her, throw it in the trash. But on another note, I'm grateful for 2023 because it put me in a season of separation. And it separated me from people, places, and things. And it gave me time to be by myself, to know myself, to reflect on myself, to grow with myself, to change myself. Yeah. And it brought me into 2024. And from New Year's up until today, I've been flourishing. Now, I don't know from tomorrow on.
Right.
I may be sitting somewhere in 2025 saying,
throw 24 in the trash.
Throw that shit in the trash. But for right now, from what I learned in 2023, and I'm bringing it in 2024, I am grateful for all the lessons, all the trauma, all the triumphs that I had in 2023. Because it taught me how to love me, how to respect me, and do the same with others. So moving it on into 2024, anything that comes in my path, I know how to deal with it and deal with it accordingly.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. This is why I love her. Last time she had me damn near ready to shout at my sister keeper.
I ain't gonna preach today.
You be every time you open your mouth, it's a word.
But 2024 ain't bring me no money yet, so I won't preach, but I'll pass around a collection plate.
Right, I know that's right. I know that's right because you got a word every time.
2024 is the year of money. We all want to get money this year.
But 2024 is also the year of karma.
It definitely is.
And if you turn the 8 sideways, it's the year of infinity. So the possibilities are endless. Endless on what you can do. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't fuck me over. Karma come fast when you fuck me.
Real fast.
Real fast.
Real fast.
Be like an hour later.
Right.
Maybe 30 minutes.
Right. Not even that.
Shit.
That shit like dominoes. If we ain't here in 8 minutes, it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you had Thinking Outside the Box on Wednesday.
Yes.
Every Wednesday from 9 to 10.
Every Wednesday from 9 to 10, me and my guy, Chef. You know, that sometimes is always a blur, but I do remember us mentioning and talking about New Year's resolutions. Okay. And I try not to do those. I want to call them, like, instead of resolutions, just realistic goal setting. I think sometimes people set out these unrealistic resolutions, and then by February 1st, they're already off of it.
Yeah.
Which is not really even healthy, right? So
monthly small goals. Take baby steps.
Baby steps. Realistic things that you know you can achieve.
Focus on what's important the most.
And it's always a weight loss thing, right? And most people aren't patient with that process.
Hello.
So when you go into it thinking, oh, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Okay, you might, but it might take 6 months to a year to do that.
Right.
That'd be kind of weird to me because people be like, in the wintertime, I want to lose all this weight and shit. But Ain't nobody losing no weight in the wintertime. We
You
can't
need
go
to
out.
wait.
Right.
You need to wait in the
We
wintertime.
can't
It's
go
cold.
running. We can't be outside. We're not sweating. Like, you're not gonna lose no damn weight. Wait
And-
till it get warm out.
Right.
And then try to fulfill that goal.
And
Do
winter
some
is the
outside
season of fat
activities.
foods.
Right.
Like, we like to eat fat, hearty, wholesome stuff in the wintertime. So I feel like sometimes that's not even realistic to go on a diet when you know Thanksgiving is around the corner.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I
You know
mean?
you
Like,
gonna break that diet.
and Christmas.
Right.
And
know
then
you
New
gonna break
Year's.
that diet.
And then you gonna be drinking.
Right.
Like,
Bloated.
you know, like, come on, people. So that's one of the things that we kind of touched on our show.
All right, Thursday. Also on Wednesday was Paulie and the Gang. I was about to say something else. Paulie and the Gang. That's every Wednesday from 7 to 8. We also have CEO Row Experience. That's every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. And then we got Loudmouth Podcast on Thursday, and that's every 4 to 6 p.m. And we got the big show, Glockwood.
It is not a podcast, people. It's a radio show.
Okay.
And that's from 8 to 10 every Thursday. And we had DJ Nate G's on there fucking it up.
Always.
So, yeah. And then Fly Day.
Fly Day.
We talked about our Fly Week.
Fly team got some big things coming up. Big
DJ
things.
Nate G's did some fly things on the ones and twos. We got into our topics, and then Fly Day TV Top 5 music videos. Make sure y'all go and watch. Do I got the people? Yeah. Make sure y'all go back and watch the goddamn videos. I thought I had them written down somewhere so I could tell y'all who videos it is, but I don't. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Because she's a professional, people.
Right.
She stays ready so she don't have to
Shout
get
out to
ready.
Faye for writing it down and shit. So it's Free Truth Ray, Shots Fired, Killer Kells, For the City, Ride Murder, Past Tense, Sherrod Starks, Goals, and Killer Kells, and Streets. Good
Okay,
morning.
baby. We got two
So
on
make
there.
sure, yeah. Doing
He
big
trying to
things.
up his ante. Like,
Shout
I
out
got to
Kells
be
doing
number
big
one. I got
things.
two on
Yeah.
there.
Right.
I told y'all.
So come on, you got to get your people
Get
to
your
vote.
votes up now. We unsend y'all the links. The links is all in
Everybody.
everybody's story.
Get your coworkers, your grandmoms, your
Make
neighbors.
sure y'all go and vote on these videos. Go watch the videos. Go look at the videos. See what your favorite video is and vote. And niggas, get y'all damn fans and stuff to vote.
Right.
No votes and shit. You supposed to be the shit. Come on now. Get your votes up. All right, where we at? And after that was hiphopondect.com.
Hiphopondect.com.
So make sure y'all go and watch that out. And that was the Fly Week. All right. So we got our guests. I don't know where I put my questions at.
You got questions.
I ain't got a lot of questions because I'm just going to go off of you because I know you could talk.
Oh.
So I can go off of you.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
She be having a word.
Okay.
So first we just going, and then I always be on to my topics and shit, and they take too long, and we'll get to the guests that much. So I want to get into you first.
Okay.
So tell us, who you are. Tell us about yourself and what you do.
All right. My name is The Truth. It stands for Don't Allow the Ruthless or the Opinionated to Harm Me.
Okay, so hold up, stop. Can you say that again? Because I really didn't understand why you spelled The Truth the way you spelled it, and I fucking love it even more
It
now.
stands for, let me see if I can see this right, because y'all know. Don't allow the ruthless or opinionated to harm me. So the me comes from anybody can be the truth. If that's what you want to use as your acronym. So I switched the name up. People sometimes don't even know how to pronounce it or they spell it wrong or whatever, but that's what it stands for.
That's hot.
Yeah, thank you.
I love a good acronym.
Thank you. So I'm a poet, and that's my.
Wait, tell them where you from first.
If y'all don't hear the accent,
wait. I am so.
If
I
y'all
am
don't
so
hear that
sorry
accent-
because you know what. The aroma is in the air, even though I'm not a participant of the aroma, but I've been
you basking in yambi.
I've been secondhand to the aroma,
right.
Plethora of times. Let me use my big word, plethora of times. So, and then the way y'all speak, I was starting to try to speak like y'all. But that ain't fucking me.
It ain't
right.
I'm The Truth. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Brownsville, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, stand up. We're in the fucking building.
Big fat.
In the building.
Mm-hmm.
I am so sorry because that just had me in
the
a moment because I'm like a
Yeah.
chameleon. I can camouflage myself into anything.
Yeah, you ain't got to do that here.
But
That's why
I
it's
gotta
called
rep
authentic.
where I'm fucking from.
Yeah, be authentic.
And no
right here.
matter how motherfucking aggressive I seem, because I'm from Brooklyn, Brownsville at that, I'm still a fucking lady.
Still a motherfucking lady.
Ew.
Tell her. Pinky up, bitches.
Pinky up.
Yeah.
Give me my malt liquor with a straw.
With a straw.
With a straw, right. My 40 ounce with a straw.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I'm a poet. That's where the name The Truth came from. I really didn't have a name when I started poetry, and I thought it was cool because everybody had a name. Like, I didn't want to go by my real name because it sounds cornballish, like Lisa Gladden. Like, who the fuck is she?
No, that sound like, you don't know who that is. It could be a white lady.
Right.
Jewish lady. You don't know.
Right. But it didn't pop. You know, when you go places, you just want to fit in.
Yeah, the
somehow.
truth just hit you.
Right. So when I was doing poetry, a lot of people kept on saying, "You the truth, you the truth," and that's where I came up with the name. But I'm unconventional. I'm unconventional. So I do what people do, but I do it my way. You understand?
Right.
I'm like Frank Sinatra.
Hey,
do
now.
it my way. So So I do. Okay. All right.
A fucking lady, man.
So you're a fucking lady. So I do poetry. I'm a poet. I used to host events. Somewhere you can see the back of the shirt. That's why I brought this out of retirement, like Jordan. Right. I had to squeeze into my shirt, put my girdle on because it's a tad bit too small. But I used to be with the Gym Drop. That was our group or whatever. I host events in regards to, poetry events. I used to do open mics, and our open mics didn't go short of just poetry. There was comedians, there was rappers, there was singers, dancers, all of that. It was just a forum for people who have talents who couldn't really showcase it in the places that they want to. So instead of us because everybody has an open mic for poetry, I wanted to add something a little bit different where anybody can come up and do what they wanted to do. I'm a comedian. I did, I think, 2 stand-ups already.
All right, let me start right there.
Okay.
When did you get into poetry, and what made you want to do poetry?
Okay, so I'm not going to tell you, I used to read Maya Angelou and Nikki Giovanni and all of that. I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to tell you what happened. At the time, I had gotten into an argument with my significant other at the time. And I went in the bathroom, and I just started journaling. But I realized my journaling was in rhyming form.
Oh, shit.
So I just started every day writing. So I went to one of my supervisors at work and I showed her. And she said, "Oh, that's poetry. You need to start doing that." And that's how it started. Wow. So I give him credit for pissing me the fuck off so I can start writing. And it's been ever since. And that was like about a good 12, 13 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So after I got into poetry and started doing it, because my poetry, some people think it's like a rap form because I rhyme with it or whatever. I started watching people like Maya Angelou and Nikki Giovanni. And even though it intrigued me, it didn't quench that thirst because when you're in the entertainment business, you can watch 1,001 people all you want to, but if you are dedicated and disciplined to your craft, you don't duplicate nothing that they do.
Big fan.
It's okay, they do what I do, but I'm going to do it better. What you understand? If there's 50 podcasts, what makes your podcast stand out that everybody wants to come back to your podcast? You understand? So when I do my poetry, I don't just talk about the regular thing. Like you have people who box themselves in. Oh, I'm just an erotic poet, or I'm a political poet, or I'm a comedic poet. Any event that I go to, I can do poetry at that event. So I don't box myself into I'm just this kind of poet.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what, how I started doing poetry, getting pissed off and then writing. And that's when I got into the field of poetry.
That lit your fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hot.
All right, and then how you start doing the events?
Okay, so I started doing, I was asked to come out to open mics or whatever, and I was going to open mics doing my poetry or whatever, and then somebody said to me, "Oh, I need you to host." So when they asked me to host one time, I hosted, and then they asked me to come back and host again and also perform, and I did that, and after a while, they didn't actually tell me, "I want you to be a part of my team." I seen how they was doing things, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work for me. So I basically took over. I Suge Knight the shit.
Buff shit.
I Suge Knight the shit. Right? So they allowed me to do what I wanted to do and seeing that we were flourishing. At first it was open mics and we were charging people, and then sometimes we do open mics and we'll just do it for free. My biggest event ever was shout out to the 5 Spot in Malik, because that's where I used to host most of my events at. The biggest event we had in, I forgot, but it was in October. It was for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the theme, because everything I do, it had a theme to it. It was called WOW, and it was Women in Words. So the event had women who poets, rappers, singers, dancers. It was all women, and men were there, but they catered to the women. So it was an all women's event, and we packed the 5. When I mean, it was a free event. When we packed the 5 Spot out, we packed it out. Now, anybody that knows me knows that when my theme music for me to hype up to get ready is MOP the remix Annie Up. That's my shit. So when we were performing for the WOW, and I have pictures, Little Fame showed up at my event.
Oh shit. Wow.
He showed up at my event, and that put the icing on the cake for my freaking night or whatever, because that was my theme music when I come in, like the pimp, and that was my music. So once that music come on, attention, they already know that I'm going to get buck wild or whatever. So yeah, that was the biggest one to date. I fell back from the poetry doing events because of the pandemic or whatever, and I just fell back, and then I got into school, and I'm trying to make a way, back to doing it again, because I'm not going to say poetry is needed. I'm needed in poetry.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, so you say you went back to school.
Yes. I just finished my first semester for my PhD.
Hey.
I got 2 A's and a B. I'm kind of mad with the B, but yeah. So,
passing.
yeah, I hopefully I graduate in 2025, and I'll be the first in my family with a doctorate in social work. Well, the first in my family with a doctorate.
You will be.
I will be, right. Thank you.
Speaking
Put it
of
into existence, right. With a doctorate. So yes, I'm back in school. I feel that there's a need for social work, especially in the black and brown community, and more so with our men. So my last paper that I did that I was kind of upset on it that I got to be, the topic was why do men of color are reluctant to therapy? Yeah.
I think
they was told not to express their feelings.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of them
boys are not allowed to cry.
Yeah.
Suck it up. Be a man.
Be a man up.
Yeah. Don't talk about certain things.
Yeah.
And society, just brush things under the carpet.
Yeah, and society has it deemed that the men of color are only to protect and provide. They're not supposed to have feelings.
Like men could be nurturers.
Yeah.
Like it's sad, but just counseling period in the black community is something that we shy away from. Like traumas, we think that if we don't talk about it, then it went away. It never goes away. It stays with you even longer when you don't talk about it.
And this is why I tell people, not even just men in general, that I believe strongly in shadow work. Because I do outside of my regular 9 to 5, I'm a therapist too. So I believe in shadow work. And shadow work is you going back to that age of that child where the trauma began. And the first thing you do is you apologize to that yourself, that childlike self. And you let that person know, little whatever, it wasn't your fault.
That's literally about to make me cry right
because you couldn't protect you. The adults failed you. And if we notice when we get angry, when we have these adult temper tantrums, it stems from whatever happened in our past. That little person is coming out to protect that big person.
I tell people that all the time when they be like, you're so stubborn. No, I'm not. That's my defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to continue to let you to hurt me. I'm going to protect myself. Can I get a high five? Like, you got me in tears over here. I love you. Like, that
I love you too.
That's so deep. Talking.
I do that because when I get upset, I always try to go back and feel like, all right, what made me mad?
I was getting ready to say that.
And why do I feel this way? And what can I do better? Like, what can I do to not feel this way? Like, I can react differently.
Right.
I can, somebody might not be saying something right or doing something right, and then I react like an asshole, and then now we both look like assholes.
Yeah. Exactly. But you have to realize too that some people like to poke the bear. Some people are very observant of you and know exactly what to do to piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to find out when that person did this to me without reacting. Go by yourself and find out what did they say or do that made me so angry and I wanted to X, Y, and Z. Then you go back to your childhood.
That's right.
And remember where that same incident first happened. And now you deal with that incident. So when that person come back to you again in your adult life and try to do something to you, it doesn't trigger you because you already dealing with it. You may not be healed from it. You're dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I'm gonna use an example. Say if I had a problem with my weight, right? And all my life people told me I was fat or whatever, right? I know that I'm big and I shouldn't be eating that. Say I go to a restaurant with one of my girlfriends, right? And she say, "Oh, you gonna eat that?" The first thing in my mind, I'm thinking you saying because I'm fat, I shouldn't eat that. So I'm gonna react. When in all reality, you may just be saying, "Oh, you gonna eat that?" because she tried it before and it was nasty. But because somewhere in my childhood, I was called these names, so now it was a button for me. So now you got to go right, because everything that we hear is what we perceive. It may not be what the other person meant.
I'm dealing with that right now, literally.
Big
Like, I'm dealing with that right now as far as like, and that's why I said you're really hitting home for me, because my mom has dementia.
Okay.
She's only 67 years old.
Okay.
But she's always been mean and nasty to me my whole life. She used to be on drugs. Me and my mom had a very tumultuous relationship. But on the surface, you think that we're best friends.
Okay.
Because I was raised by my grandma. She told me to always respect my mom, right?
Yeah.
But now that she has dementia, all that meanness and her bipolar, all of that combined is heightened. But when she talks to me the way that she's always talked to me as a child, it takes me somewhere. And people be like, "What, your mom has dementia? You shouldn't think about, don't take it personal, man." Fuck that sometimes.
Right.
And I be like, I be feeling like that little girl.
Yeah.
Every time. And I be mad at myself because I know she can't help it, but part of me knows that she can.
Yeah.
So it's like, I be mad at myself because I always feel like that little girl again.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm going to take this tip from you, and I'm going to really try and dive into that and practice that, because I have a long road ahead of me with my mom.
Yeah.
And I have to take care of my mom.
But look, two things. Let's go to the part about you got to take care of your mom. Look how the tables turn. She never took care of you, and now you are the caregiver of her. That's God. That's God. Two, when I deal with my clients, I deal with CBT. Y'all know what that is?
No.
Cognitive. It's not the stuff you put in your weed.
You said CBT, right? CBT. Okay, that's why I was like, wait, did she say D
That's
or
why
T?
I just said no.
Y'all trying to get me bad like you do that with your clients. Like, nah, let's bring you nothing. It's cognitive behavioral therapy.
Oh, okay.
So look at it this way. Your mom was because I remember you because we both relate, because my grandmother raised me and I deal with the same situation as you. So look at it this way. Your grandmother raised you. Your mom was verbally and emotionally abusive to you, right? She didn't take care of you. So look at it not in a negative way. Your mom was mad at you, but your grandmother saved you because they both seen something special in you. And your mother didn't know how to deal with that uniqueness about you because she was dealing with her own demons and nobody saved her. So her whole attitude was, nobody saved me. I don't care how many kids I have. Fuck them kids. All right? And grandma said, nah, this baby is special. And she's going places and she's doing things and she's covered by whatever you believe in. You understand? So I'm going to take her and save her. Because when I look at my life, and I have brothers and sisters, and I'm not going to put them down, but I dodged a bullet by my grandmother raising me.
Amen. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm the first one in my generation that I know of that's getting a doctorate, who got a master's, who got a bachelor's, who got a GED, who can have a steady job, who's been taking care of her kids with or without a man.
Right.
You understand? So you got to look at it that way.
Yeah.
And I used to always say, well, I have other brothers and sisters. What made them so special? And I'm the first one that you didn't want me. But then I realized it. I was special. So that's how you got to look at it. No matter what darkness is in your life, there's always a silver lining. So you always take your negative and turn it into a positive. It's going to hurt.
Yeah.
But you are controlled now because you're an adult of the happily ever after or the saga continues. Which one you going to choose?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Why y'all bring me on here on Monday? Y'all know I'm deep in everything.
Yes. See, I feel like I was kind of lucky because I got to have a conversation with my mom when I got older.
Yeah.
And me and my sister did. It was at separate times though. And we got to talk to our mom and tell our mom like how we felt, like the way she raised us, what we did and all that stuff like that. And we got to like, you know, kumbaya and apologize and stuff. Cause like my grandma raised me too. I had children that starting at 15 and stuff like that. My mom left me, made me move with my grandma and all that shit like that. So, and she got my oldest right now.
Okay.
So it's like, shit you saying hitting home too. So it's like, I definitely got to have a conversation with my mom, and I feel so much better about our relationship. It don't feel like I'm the black sheep when I come around my mom no more. Like we can actually have conversations and talk more. And she texts me now like, "Oh, I love you. Have a good day." Da, 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 da. Like it made our relationship better having that conversation.
And I praise,
definitely try to have that conversation.
And
with
I
your
praise
parents.
you and your mom for that, because like my mom been dead for years, so I never got that conversation with her. And even though I do therapy and I, you know, work on myself or whatever, parts of me still be asking those questions why. But you got to push forward. And the thing about black sheep, everybody takes that as a negative thing. I take it as, for me being a black sheep, you are special.
Unique.
You unique. That's why you're the black sheep. You don't fit in with the rest of them.
Right.
You understand what they say now? Everybody who woke, the sheeps follow the herd. The black one goes his own way.
Yep.
He goes his own way.
Yep.
So when people call you a black sheep, you take that as a positive. That's a good thing. I'm a black sheep.
I'm going to start taking that as a positive.
Yeah.
Same here.
I'm definitely going to take that
And
as
I'm
a positive.
proud of you that you had that conversation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Yes.
what's up.
Right.
That's what's up.
We all about to start crying.
I
Don't
don't
start no
I'm
damn
trying
crying.
to smile and shit, so I don't smile. So I don't cry.
Yeah,
and shit.
you know, I read energy
Defense
and I already read
mechanism.
you already. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a Cancer. I'm a crybaby, and
Oh,
I don't
God,
care.
you gonna cry.
I was watching the video today from my sister Keeping. He was like, "Yeah, with that nervous smile you got." I'm like,
I
I
said,
definitely still got that this nervous smile because
as a black sheep, God blessed me with some gifts, and I'm a reader and I'm an observer. So I can read people, I can observe people, I can feel energy.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, so all of that stuff I know about. So
I can
it's
definitely feel
kind of
energy.
hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard because I can't turn it off. If I see something, I gotta say something. I don't know how to turn it off. I have people and I sitting talking to me, and I'm like, "Go ahead, let it out." They're like, "What?" I said, "Let it out." They just start crying because I can feel it.
What's your sign?
Taurus.
May
20th, the last of them. And no,
You want to know?
I am not a Gemini.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
My grandmother was a Taurus.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
her birthday was in May. I think it might have been May 20th. I
Yeah.
gotta look it up. But
Yeah.
my grandmother, phew,
I feel like that's my grandma's birthday too.
I'm telling you.
We're the dopest sign in the world.
Besides Cancer.
No, you come right behind us though. You're behind us, right? Yeah. Cancel all other signs except for Taurus. This is Taurus season.
Cancer.
Okay.
Leos.
Look, and I'm gonna whisper it. And Cancer.
And you know what's crazy? We all back to back like that.
Yeah.
We're all back to back.
Right.
It's her, then me, then you.
Yes.
Like this
Three
is
great
I'm glad you even spoke on the energy part because I was talking to Chef about it, and I'm the older that I'm getting. I don't like the old word. The more seasoned that I'm getting, the more in touch
The
I
more
am.
flyer
and
that
in-
you're getting.
Right.
Thank you.
The more marinated.
Hey,
that you're
now.
More
getting. Right.
manifestation.
The more in tuned, and I'm a yoga instructor, so the more in tune that I'm becoming with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to be like weirded out by picking up on people's energy. I never understood it because this has been all my life since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Even like deja vus and all that stuff.
That's
like
why
I
you're the
get
black
that a
sheep.
lot.
I don't like being around sad people because then I'll be sad.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Yeah.
be drained
Yeah.
of energy.
And I think
Or angry
that's
people.
why we're entwined here today, because of that. Like-minded people. And this is my thing. There's a saying that goes, y'all can finish it. Hurt people.
Hurt people.
Right. But nobody talks about healed people.
Heal
Heal
people. That's a
Nobody-
word.
Nobody talks about that.
Nobody.
Because everything is negative. And now they got this new thing, toxicity, and holding people accountable. People don't know who holding accountability means. It's not saying sorry. because I can say sorry for anything
all day.
But what are you sorry for?
Yep.
That's the accountability, because once you have to tell me exactly what you're sorry for, it clicks in your head.
Your words
I
don't
did
really mean much.
No,
sorry don't mean
your
much.
actions
Right.
prove if you're sorry or
Right.
not.
But you
So
got to be
when you
careful with that
say-
too, because some people mask and they're good at getting Oscars and
Yeah.
Emmys because they actions are not really what
Who they are,
right,
or their intentions.
Some people can
Right.
act like they're a certain way because you have the master manipulators that I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to get where I got to go. And I can act like I'm with you, I love you, I'm loyal to you, you're my friend, I got your back.
But it's always something that's going to leak out, and I'm a watcher, and I see that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she scared me for a minute.
No, Lucci's scary.
No, because she just went somewhere. She went somewhere. She stepped into the light, Carol Ann. She just went somewhere.
Yes, she did. And when she do it, you be like, ooh, it give you chills because she's
Look
so.
at the hairs on my. I just said,
telling
I just said, what the fuck did I do?
Somebody did
Because-
something to her.
Did I do something? Did I
No,
did I not check the inbox or something? Was I supposed to bring donuts? Like, what the fuck did I do? Like, she just blanked out. Like, come back, baby, come back. Right.
I'm here.
Come back here. We gotta get some crystals and stuff up in here. Come back.
She definitely left us for 2 seconds.
Definitely need some crystals. Definitely need to go crystal shopping. Some of y'all.
Oh, God, I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Where was we at?
Right. Okay.
All right, so
I
you
love
do
it.
comedy too, right?
Yeah.
How you get into comedy?
I used to have people tell me that I'm naturally funny or whatever. I'm just a joke. What happened was it became a defense mechanism for me because, you know, young I was teased or whatever, but I never considered it bullying because people would roast me and I would roast them back.
Bullying didn't exist until later with these punk ass kids. Like back in the day, we just
But bullying still only bullying only exists in those communities. Because in our community, we didn't call it bullying. We called it
that's what I'm saying.
roasting.
Exactly.
Calling it the dozens or whatever. You talk about my mama, I talk about
I
your
went to
mama.
some white schools.
Right.
And they was some bullies in there, but I was from Philly, so they wouldn't fuck with me.
Okay.
But because I was in Delaware, but they
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
fuck with me. But they used to always fuck with this little white boy and shit. And I used to be like, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? What if I punch you in the face? Then what you gonna do? And all that.
Right.
I used to take up for the people that was getting bullied.
Yep.
I didn't like that shit.
Me
I'm
too.
nutty for that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So because that it became a defensive mechanism. So when you come at me, I'm quick with it. I'm very quick with it. So this is where it came into play. So somebody was having an event and it was like, oh, we want you to do comedy. And I'm like, okay. I was kind of nervous or whatever because it was my first time doing comedy. So one of my cousins was like, oh, you got to be careful because you can be funny to your friends, but to a different crowd. So when I got there, I was dressed in regular clothes and I was sitting in the audience and this guy was there and he was saying slick shit to me. Like we were joking back and forth, whatever. And because over the seats and we was arguing over the seats or whatever, just clowning. Older guy. So now when I go in the back and get dressed, he was like, oh shit, don't clown me. The first thing I did when I got on that stage was rip him a whole new asshole.
Rip him up.
From head to, because I sat there, like I said, I'm an observer. So I watched you from head to toe, from your clothes, the way you spoke and everything. And I just ate his fucking ass.
I love it.
And also with that, when I do my comedy, because I used to be slim. On the inside, I'm still slim. Give me a moment.
That's all right. I used to be juicy.
When I do my comedy, I always say, yeah, it's supposed to be stand up, but somebody get me a fucking chair because I'm a fat bitch. I need to sit down.
Right.
So right. So that's one of my lines when I opened up. But that got me into comedy. I want to go back into comedy because I talk about things that happen in everyday life. It's mostly they call it dark comedy, like the stuff that people don't really want to talk about or whatever. But you know, like a lot of these comics use in their lines laugh at my pain. When you talk about your pain but you put it in a satire comedic kind of way, people can relate to it and they can see the funny part of, damn, your life is fucked up, but in a funny way or whatever.
And they probably going through the same shit too. So now they get to laugh too because they life probably fucked up too.
So that's like a secret way of sneaking in the CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and everything that I do. You know, make you look at the brighter side of things or whatever. So yeah, I be sneaky like that sometimes. Yeah.
All right.
So you and she's an author too.
Yeah, I wrote a book. It's called Thoughts of a Side Chick, and the book what did I think 2017. The book is basically about relationships and who's the fault. Sometimes when we get in relationships and man or woman, we step outside a relationship, we blame the partner, or sometimes we blame the third party. Sometimes we don't blame ourselves. It's things, and people will, argue and debate me on that. No, you shouldn't have cheated. Cheating. Men, and I'm gonna say this again. Men don't cheat because they just see a pretty girl or a nice body. Men cheat because there's a void inside of them that they're trying to fill. And how society puts it, that men can't have voids. So they go and they sleep around. People argue me down. Oh, men only cheat because they nasty, dirty dick dogs, and they just not all the time.
No,
not all the time.
Right.
Because you can have that man that his wife used to cook dinner all the time, and now she don't cook. He go to work and meet the work wife. Who
bring him a plate.
Right, bringing him bean pie casseroles and shit with craisins in it or whatever. Now he eating her food or whatever, and he's talking to her, and he's getting that intimacy, because a lot of people think intimacy and sex is the same thing.
Yep, it is not.
He's getting that intimacy from her that he's not getting at home, and somewhere down the line, I always say, a shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on. Right. So this is how it starts. It doesn't start with, okay, there's something going on in my home, I'm going to go find a bitch and have sex with her. So, you got some niggas out here that just don't care.
Right.
But at the end of the day, when they cheat, it ain't even about you. It's about something wrong with them. And these chicks on the side thinking that, he wants me. He's using you for whatever it is that he can get out of you. It ain't always about sex. You give him that quality time. You spending money on him. You make him feel what he don't feel at home. This is why these Negroes always go back.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm about to.
So yeah. So but I'm not man bashing. I'm not man bashing. Okay. Because he like, okay, it works both ways with the females as well. Absolutely. And then they always say women cheat with their emotions. Men don't. That's bullshit. Because how many times a man has cheated on us and we've taken him back? How many times we cheated on a man and they found out or thought that we did that special thing with our tongue under his balls, and they don't want us back. They don't want us back. No. So who's in their emotions? Right. It ain't us.
Right.
It ain't us.
Right.
It's the man.
Right.
So, so the book is basically, I wrote it, but Thoughts of a Side Chick, but it could apply to men and women. So there's chapters in there that relates to the men. There's chapters in there that relate to the women. So it's not like it's a biased book that, whatever. So yeah.
And you writing a new book?
Yes. I could say for this year, 2024, my only New Year's resolution, which is my affirmation, is to stay ready so I don't have to get ready, because I am an active procrastinator. I can admit it.
Same here.
Hi, my name is The Truth, and I'm a procrastinator.
Hi, my name is Nelly. I'm a procrastinator.
Hi, my name is Luchie. I'm a procrastinator.
So right after I finished that book, Thoughts of a Side Chick, I was supposed to write the new book called Ma is Deeper Than Love. So this book basically talks about how we get in these relationships, toxic, tumultuous relationships, and why do we stay. And when you ask, like, if I come to you, girl, let me tell you what this nigga did this week, and I'm telling you all this bad stuff this man did to me, and you ask me, well, why you stay? What you think I'm gonna say?
'Cause I love him.
Exactly. In that voice. In that chicken head voice.
'Cause I love him so much.
But the book, Mine is Deeper Than Love. So it basically breaks down why we stay. Right. And I believe that everything that happens in our life is learned behavior. Either we seen it and never researched and thought, okay, this is the norm, or it was taught to us. So when we stay in these bad relationships, if you notice that your mother was getting her ass whooped every day and daddy came back, you're going to think that it's okay to get your ass whooped and let a nigga back. If you was in a relationship and you busting your ass and taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, taking care of him, taking care of the job, taking care of the bills, and he laying up all day, you're going to get you a man that do the same thing because that's what you were taught. If you get you a man, if you a woman and you see every day you got a new uncle, Cause I'm about to be 53, so that was a term, a new uncle.
Yeah, uncle.
So every day, your kids are seeing a new uncle.
That's Uncle John.
That's Uncle John. That's Uncle Leroy.
Uncle Leroy.
That's Uncle Rufus.
Uncle Raheem.
So, and this is learned behavior because nobody taught you that's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
So for people of our community, we don't step outside our community to see other things. Ass whoopings. We think that's normal. You go to a White House, ain't nobody whooping nobody ass.
Yeah.
But that's normal because that's what we were learned.
Right.
That's what we were taught.
Right.
So the book is basically breaking it down from
stopping generational
right,
curses.
basically, and it's breaking it down from a psychological point of why we do the things we do.
Yeah.
Even the ones of us that disrespect our men and treat them like shit. Because we seen mommy in the house talking bad to our father or this man she was messing with. And we thought it was okay because that's what you were taught to do.
Yeah.
A lot of us wasn't taught how to love or to be loved.
Amen.
So we get with people that's in the same predicament as us and we think it's love and no, it's trauma bonding.
Trauma bond.
Shit, you gotta come back because we gotta talk about all the fucking bondings.
Part 2 of the truths.
Trauma bonding.
Yes. Trauma bonding.
She's coming back.
Okay.
Yep. Now that was a damn word. Man,
Why is it fucking? It's 12:01.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, Toucan. DJ Rex Spinner up next. We are out of here.
Hey.
Man, that was you are just
That's
fire.
You gotta come back.
So we